Well, now welcome back to another episode of Where the Money At, and we on episode 18, and you know we're keeping it rocking and rolling. Today we're going to talk about what beginners need to know in cryptocurrency to start their own journey from beginner to expert. Why I think crypto YouTube and crypto Twitter are bullshit, and why we need to take cryptocurrency seriously or whatever asset you like to invest in. So let's get right into it. Let me share my screen. So let's pop out with just the general cryptocurrency market. Let's refresh the page. We have Bitcoin sitting here at about 30,600, Ethereum sitting at 1,000 or 1,861, and BNBs at 235. So technically, not much has changed since the last time we checked the price. Everything has kind of settled down. You know, we don't have that 10% rally in a week, that 11% rally in a week. You know, it's just kind of in a boring state of crypto, and that's how it's going to be sometimes. So if we look back and just look at the macro side of things, like I said, with Bitcoin sitting at 30,600, and it's just looking like the little area we're going to stay in. If we look at the fib retracement, just to kind of get a high level view of where we could range in, we could range between the 236 and the 382, which is anywhere between 28,000 and 35,000. So that's what I'd be looking out for. We could test this resistance. I mean, we test the support here and see if we break it and break down to the macro downtrend. If we zoom in a little more to try to get a better idea of what's going on. So remember that last channel we had, and it actually ended up breaking up, which is pretty cool because I'm learning this just like everybody else is learning this, and it broke up. So as y'all can see, I got my first wedge here. You know what I'm saying? We're getting real fancy. And in all actuality, the price could just be ranging from 31,000 to 29,000, and we could just stay in this range, and that's where we're going. But it could actually really be in this wedge, and I want to keep it here just to see if it'll break out up or down anywhere, and I think that'll be pretty cool. But something new that we're going to add to the TA is the MACD indicator. I know y'all like TA, so we're going to start adding momentum indicators. And from what I see, I believe this is the MAC line and this is the EMA line or the trend line. And this is how strong the momentum is. These bars that come up from the zero line. So it's looking like we had strong momentum to push this price upward this way, and it's coming down. And this is on the daily. I think it varies a lot between the daily and the weekly. So if we look at the weekly, it actually looks like the momentum is just beginning. So we could be ready to take another leg up. But we're going to see and we're going to learn and we're going to form our own hypothesis. So by the time we're done with all this TA, we might end up being traders. But let's get into what I want to talk about today. What beginners need to know diving into cryptocurrency. If you already know, like you don't have to skip it, but this will just be like a quick refresher. What you need to understand in crypto to do your own research. I'm not going to tell you how to make a million. I can't tell you how to make a million in crypto, but there's three things you need to understand: wallets, exchanges, and the projects themselves. Wallet is just where you keep your coins after you buy them. Exchanges is the platform in which you use to buy these coins, and the projects themselves are the actual coins that you're buying. So you need to know the difference between hot and cold wallets, and the two top cold wallets, and I recommend you get one. None of this is financial advice, but the two top cold wallets are Ledger and Trezor. Go find their official website and learn what a wallet is. Read what a wallet is and why this is a cold storage. And this is another cold storage. Cold storage are hardware devices, so you can actually buy these and hold these. And then there are software wallets or hot wallets that are connected to the internet. MetaMask, Phantom, these things are free. So that covers wallets. And then so that's one area you need to study. Then you need to study the exchanges. That's where the platform you use to buy these cryptocurrencies. The main one I use and the main one a lot of people use to onboard themselves. You set it straight up to your bank account and buy $10 worth of Bitcoin is on Coinbase or KuCoin. These are exchanges that you can use. And then you need to learn the difference between centralized and decentralized. You know what I'm saying? There's Uniswap for decentralized. And we're not going to go too deep into it. We're going to keep it very high level so you can, understand what you need to focus on: wallets, exchanges, and the third part is the project themselves. You need to study each one of these individually, or at least each one that you're going to put your money in. If you like, I'm going to pick a random one. If you like Toncoin, you need to go in and study Toncoin and figure out why you want to put your money into it. There is another video I have that breaks down how I look into these projects specifically. But look, if you spend a day or two learning wallets, a day or two learning exchanges, the only reason I underline projects is because that's the only thing that may be continual. Once you understand wallets and how to use them and what this is and how to use it, you know how to use every single wallet. You know what I'm saying? You know how to use every single hardware and software wallet. It's not going to change that much. Actually, in the future, it's just going to get easier. Once you learn what exchanges are and how to use them, you should be able to use any decentralized and centralized exchange. Like, this is not going to change that much. And to be honest with you, once you start studying projects, you're going to go through and study the top 50, the top 100, the top 200. So after that, the only thing new that'll be studying is the new projects that you find out about. So it's really not going to be a big deal. And you can really, be on your way to being very well versed in cryptocurrency within 7 days. Take a day or two to study this, a day or two to study this, and then just go in on your projects, and you should be good after that. But that's what beginners need to learn to start doing their own research in crypto. What else we got? Oh, yeah. So, where do you go to do this research? I use Twitter, and YouTube and the internet. Just Google searching mainly. But there's something about crypto Twitter and crypto YouTube that I don't like. And I just searched Bitcoin and I put in the filter for today. So these were all the Bitcoin videos that have come out within the last 24 hours. And any of these, just what is a crypto wallet? What are crypto exchanges? What is this project, that project? What is Coinbase? What is Treasure? Put that in YouTube and you'll find somebody talking about it and you'll learn it just like that. But I put in Bitcoin, and here's what I don't like about the space. This is what ticks me off about the space. I know I talk about the good things, but let's talk about some bad things really quickly. Plot twist. Bitcoin. There's fire in the background. His eyes are big. Attention. Bitcoin. All major letters, all a whole bunch of exclamation marks. Major plot twist unfolds. Don't get too comfortable. Bitcoin is heading to 200,000 according to this. Like, all price predictions are dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So they're playing on that. You know what I'm saying? We don't know where Bitcoin's going to go. The actual reason you need to buy Bitcoin, like, there may not be a reason. You need to study Bitcoin and understand why you want to invest in that. BlackRock will pump Bitcoin to the moon. Yeah, but that may be like time matters. The final bull run begins. Like, when does it begin? We can't predict when it's going to begin. It's probably not going to be the final. And I'm not going to go through and, just terrorize, bring these people down, flashing money, so my biggest fear. Oh my gosh. Like, but what you need to understand is these people are going to try to play on your emotions inside of crypto, because you have to understand the inevitable truth in everything. Someone's always trying to sell you something at all times. And I'm not trying to stop any of these people's money, but they're going to try to play on your emotions for that. Like, everybody has to sell something. Eventually, I'm going to start selling something with the community and platform I created, but I'm not going to try to play on your emotions and try to scare you or use fear or even overjoy to sell you on it. But yeah, crypto Twitter too. You got to watch out, because this is still social media. Anybody can say they're anybody doing anything at any time. Just because someone makes a video every day saying they're a trader doesn't mean they're actually making money. They could be lying. Unless you witness their tax returns, you're not going to know if they're really a good trader or not. So, keep that in mind. And on Twitter, bro, people be popping big shit, big money talk on Twitter, especially the spaces. Like, they be like, yeah, I'm a 14-year-old trader and I make 26 grand a month. Or, I haven't worked in 5 years. They could be telling the truth, but you need to be a skeptic and be careful, because there are 1,000,001 ways to lose your money in this space. And the more mature you get in here, you'll find ways to start making money. But, you're going to see a lot of stuff like this, and you have to spend enough time in this game to understand what's BS and what's actual good information. There's actually some good information in some of these videos, I'm pretty sure. But, the playing on people's emotions, I never cared for that. And the last thing I'll discuss is why we need to take cryptocurrency seriously. And it's not just cryptocurrency, it's any asset that you're in. Today, you may not be a great investor in the space, or you could be a decent investor, but it's not about today. It's about 5 years from now. 5 years from now, I want to be an authority in cryptocurrency. Today, I'm not. But 5 years from now, I will be an authority in cryptocurrency. And whatever asset you're in, you need to think 5-10 years down the road. Because if you do the work now, if you study now, if you invest now, you will be a mature trader in 5 years. You will be a mature, person in real estate or raising horses or, selling ant farms or whatever your business is or whatever asset class you want to be in. Because in 5 years, more mature investors will be in your space. And you want to be able to compete with them. And there's going to be more mature investors who have more time and money than you probably have. So you want to make yourself competitive and you want to stay in these things. And what I want y'all to realize is y'all need to be very careful in this space. But other than that, man, I appreciate y'all rocking with me, and we're going to keep making videos and we're going to keep rocking out. So I'll holler at y'all later.